Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and today I am working on this journal that I am calling one of my found journals. The idea being all the pieces included in it represent items that this journal maker or journal keeper found throughout her life and kept because they were meaningful to her. And I've been coming up with a concept story where you put a story into a journal, and I've come up with like grandparents on both sides and occupations for each of the family members, and so each of the family members are represented. For example, the grandmother was French, so there's vintage French pieces represented in there. One family member was a gardener, one was a librarian, one was an English teacher, one was, so that can represent teaching English. Her brother was a stamp collector, for example. Did I say one of the members of the family was a musician? One was a seamstress. They loved reading books. So that was one of the books in their library, for example. So yeah, I just am thinking of all the things that I love in a journal, all the themes like botanical, French, vintage, books, music, and then finding a way to create this story of this family and their interests, their occupation and hobbies, and perhaps this was wallpaper that they had in their house, and this was some lace on their dress, and this was some fabric from their clothes. So yeah, I'm really loving this found journal idea. And now I've collected a whole bunch of pieces of ephemera that I want to include in the journal. And these ones are more either handmade or actual vintage ephemera or found ephemera that I have thrifted. This is also ephemera, but this is more like store-bought ephemera, but still beautiful and in that vintage style. And these I got all from Ieebee in this beautiful pack with so many goodies in it. So I did an unboxing a little while ago for this, and I'll leave the link below to Ieebee in the description box below, so that you can check it out. I'm just going to pull out a few bits and pieces while I'm looking through it right now for bits and pieces that I want to include in this journal. So let's just choose a few different florals and different colors, and I want like sort of to represent the writing plus the botanical part of this. I love this one because maybe the journal keeper had her name start with C. So just pulling out a few bits and pieces. I don't know if I'll use all of them because, you know, I've got all of this to fit in there as well. But let's just choose a few of these to start us off with. And also in this pack from Ieebee, we get all of these beautiful papers to use. It also came with all of these stickers, so it was well worth getting this pack. I'll leave the link below to this pack as well in the description box if you're interested, plus a coupon code so you can get a discount. But they have other packs as well like this in different themes and all sorts of things. So I've already made some tags with music paper in the background, and these are just with the manila folder on the back. I've got tutorials on my channel showing how I make these tags. If you want to check that out. But yeah, I've just made a few using these same stickers here. And so what I want to do is find places for them in this journal. So I thought maybe either this is Cecilia who kept this journal, or maybe this is Cecilia's grandmother, or maybe Cecilia is the grandmother. But I just love that image. All right, so what I want to do is I want to put in, maybe I can put the C here to represent that. And I'm looking at the layers and like, yes, I love layers. And I really wanted to make sort of a layered journal here so you can see all of this fun goodness there. And then I might put one on the back, maybe because I've already got a botanical here, I probably don't necessarily want another botanical thing there, so I will go with perhaps, well, I don't know, maybe that could work. I do like a bit of botanical next to botanical, but maybe with my handmade, no, I don't know, I just like the contrast of the blue and the pink. But here, now on this side, perhaps I will go ahead and put a botanical, like this, and I might just layer that up as well, so something like that in the background, and layer that up. Ooh, bless me. There's a vintage French letter. Alright, so I'm just looking for places where I can put more goodies. I might, hang on a second, I always like putting, this book belongs to somewhere near the front. So maybe I'll just put that there. No, I don't like that there. Maybe I could put that here. Maybe I could put that there instead. And we can find another place for this. That's all good. Maybe, oh, actually, I still like the color there. It's a nice contrast. So what if I put it here? I don't know. I'm just going to put it there. You like my little crystal dish with my paper clips? I love that. So I'm just going to put that there, and yeah, we can put something here too on this side. What shall we put? I think I want to add, just looking around at what I've got here. Oh, one of the family members is a mechanic, so I've got a page from mechanic book as well. One is a librarian, so that's why I've got that one. Right, I think I'll put the wallpaper pocket. Maybe this was some wallpaper in their house. All right, let's keep going. So what do I want to put in this pocket? I think I want to put the guest check. Maybe with a floral. Ooh, yeah, the blue one. The blue one goes well with the blue. Okay. So I also have a little pocket here, really cute. I don't need to put anything in there though, if I don't feel like it. And here's like a bit of vintage ephemera from I think it was a rose floral book. So let's just tuck that in there, if I can. There we go. Okay, I love doing this. This is so fun. This is my new favorite thing to do. And I'll just slip in a bit of ephemera there. And that's from maybe a pattern that they had. Okay, here, I'm going to put in a postcard from one of their travels. So lovely vintage postcard there. And then in here, I want to put something as well. So let's have a look. I'm going to put something large in there, I think. Like that, and then maybe an envelope here. Will that fit? Yes, that fits. Very cool. I like having vintage envelopes. And then here, maybe I'll put the mechanic page there. I think that would be cool. And maybe, you know, one of the people was a mechanic in the family, and one was a seamstress. Maybe the dad was a mechanic and the mum was a seamstress, so that kind of looks cool, pairing that together. And then over here, what else can we put? Maybe one of these alteration tags to go with the sewing theme there, over there. And then here, okay, there's just a lot to fit in. I don't know if I will fit all of it in. I think I'm gonna save that for the other pocket. Okay, so I think I'll add maybe maybe this one. Will it fit? Maybe I need a smaller piece like that. Yeah, that's better. That fits much better. All right, and in this pocket, maybe we can put the librarian card. No, I don't want to. Oh, I think we put the thank you card. Yes, that looks better in that pocket. I like that there. And maybe just to tuck in a little bit of that, oh no, don't want it distracting from that. That's fine. That is fine. Maybe I could do like, I don't know, this behind it. Yeah, that'll do. I don't want it to distract. All right, and then this one, let's put another beautiful piece inside. It's a bit of a shame you can't see that one. I want to see that a bit more. That one you can see a bit more. Yes. All right. Moving along. This one here, let's put maybe this piece of vintage ephemera inside there. Nope. I'm going to put something decorative in there. So let's put this one in here. I think, oh no, wait a second. I'm going to go with this one. It just has to look good to my eye. No. All right, let's do this gorgeous vintage Christmas card. No. I'm not liking that either. Maybe the envelope in an envelope could be fun. No. Sorry guys. I know what I'm looking for. I'll know it when I see it. I'll know it when I see it. Okay, what about this one? All right. What if I put that one there? Okay, kind of. I don't know. You can't really see the floral like I wanted to, but I think that's the best one that I can do. Okay. Maybe I will put this just on the other side. All right. It will do. It's better than anything else. All right. Then here, I think I want to do the library card. And where's that other pocket? Here. Do I want it there? No, I want a floral here. Yeah, let's put a floral. Yes, I think that goes well. All right. Now, there's a cute little pocket here. So I might just tuck that there. Cute. Very cute. And then there's a tiny little pocket there. And I thought that would be perfect for a vintage tea card. Yes, I like that. And then on the back, of course, I want to put my handmade love tag right here. Like that. All right, and now I just want to add a few more bits and pieces. Will that fit? No. Maybe I can put a little label, but I don't want it to distract, so I think I'll leave that. I think I will. All right. Then I could put something here, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll put this one here. And maybe just a little label there. It's kind of distracting from that. I don't want to put it there. I want that to be the star of the show. I mean, I definitely could, absolutely, but I don't feel right about it. All right, I do want this one here. I think that's stunning. That will go nicely with the music paper. And then maybe that can go here. Now, I do want to put another piece somewhere close by near the front. Where will I put it? All right, I'm just going to put it here. So I do want that tag. So I don't necessarily add everything, but let's add this little piece here. And then, yeah, I might just tuck a few things at the back, maybe. So I could add that there. No, I kind of like having just the odd blank page here or there, so it's not too overwhelming. And then at the back, what I can do is, oh, actually, what if I put that here? Or this here? No, it clashes. I don't like it there. All right, so what I'm going to do is just add a few extra goodies at the back. So, like these, I'll put at the back here to go with the journal. Just layer some things up at the back. And I mean, these can be the little freebies that go with the journal. Something like that. Now, I did really want to find a place for this in the journal somewhere. So what I can do is this new thing that I love doing is just tucking things in. There, done. Tuck it in. I could, you know, paper clip it. Absolutely. In fact, I'm just wondering, maybe I should, but I do like the idea of just paper clipping things in. So just thinking like maybe I can do something like this because I haven't got a sticker in there. All right, I'm changing my mind. I'm just going to put that there. Just for an extra little bit of something. Oh, I don't want that. There, okay. Okay, and then, yeah, I was like, maybe I still can tuck something in. I don't know. I feel like I don't need to, but I want to. All right. So this one here, I don't think I've got this one in there yet. So if I just like tuck it here, you know, just for the sake of showing that you can just tuck stuff in, because that's what I do in my personal journals. I just tuck random things in. You know, maybe I'll just tuck another random piece somewhere for the sake of this demonstration. Because I do love tucking things in. I don't know if there's going to be space for it. Let's just quit while we're ahead. All right, there is the journal. I love it. It gets so squishy and chunky and soft and beautiful. I'll do a proper flip through later on my channel, but hope you enjoyed this video showing how I added ephemera and had fun embellishing this found journal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who have supported my channel and Willow Bound Journals in June going into July. I could not do this without you. Thank you so much for believing in what I do. I'm so thankful for you from the bottom of my heart. Patreon is where you get access to my extra videos, including the journal making series videos, plus printables, and depending on your tier, mail sent to you. So if you'd like to become a patron, feel free to check out the description box below for the link. If you'd like to support my channel by becoming a member of my channel, you can also do that simply by clicking the join button. And yeah, check out the description box below for all the places you can find me and contact me, and for all the courses that I run and creative workshops as well.